working late into the night. Cell phone memos are full of various inspirational quotes look busier than anyone else. But when you touch your pocket, still those. Why? Because you do manual labor. Rather than the ability to make money. The essence of making money. In fact, it is cognition plus execution plus poor information. The first practice is to review the brain. Most people's lives are linear. Today repeats yesterday. Copy tomorrow, today. If you don't review, your experience is just experience. It doesn't automatically translate into abilities. The underlying logic of review is difference analysis. By comparing preset goals, cracks with actual results, you can be precise. Locate to the end. It is an error in information acquisition, or is the execution action deformed, or emotions interfere with judgment. Master of money. The competition is often not about who is smarter, and who made the mistake. Lower cost. Make mistakes faster. When you get into the habit of reviewing, your brain automatically builds a blade system. Someone else is still making the same mistake. When upset, you have completed the logical iteration by reviewing. This continuous, tiny evolution will generate huge compound interest over time. Let you beyond the decision accuracy. Reduce to those who work blindly. Enter the second. Let knowledge grow in the body for output. Many people are addicted to reading books and listening to lectures. Had the illusion that I was progressing. Actually, the retention rate of passively received information is less than 10%. The logic of the output lies in forcibly structuring. When you try to put a, when the logic is clear, your brain has to do a high-intensity unlock. Reorganization and logic teaching. Only I can say it for you. Write it out and let others listen. What you know really belongs to you. Doing so allows you to complete the privatization of knowledge, word through output. You stitch disparate information into a set. Own cognitive map. This is how you make money. And you can capitalize influence. In this era, eloquence and writing are the lowest cost levers. When you can consistently output valuable ideas, you are distributing your personal information to the outside world. People business cards, you will attract resources of the same frequency. Information and opportunities let you go from looking for money to looking for you. This transition from passive to active is a watershed moment in the efficiency of making money. Third, active mining and reduction of poor information to strike. The essence of making money is to solve the imbalance between supply and demand, and the tool is the detector. If you only stare at your own 5 or 3 points, you never see the real flow of the market. Use recruitment software, industry research report or number, data analysis tool. Build your God perspective. What you want to see, not a job or a product, but the flow of capital behind it, the talent gap and the industry ceiling. Doing so eliminates information asymmetry, fear and blindness. When you have the big picture, you can do it. Reduce to a blow. You will know which industries are sunset, which skills are in rigid demand, so as to lay out in advance. This keen market insight allows you to stand on the track before the trend hits. Instead of waiting for the whole society to know, just get the scraps and make them cold. People with tools, essentially using God's perspective, perform deterministic sets. Fourth, establish a strong sense of opportunity cost. Human energy and time are extremely scarce assets. Many people are poor because they put high-value assets wasted on low-value things. Building opportunity cost awareness. The core of logic is to maximize the input-output ratio. Every expenditure, hourly allocation. You have to ask yourself, if I don't do this, how much value can I create? If the benefits of doing this can't cover the loss of giving up another thing, that's a loss. He can help you achieve absolute focus on your experience. When you understand time has a price, you learn to reject ineffective social interactions, reject low levels of diligence, rejection of emotional interference. You'll put all your chips on that. Can produce long-term compound interest on the matter. This concentration will put you in a vertical. The field quickly breaks through the critical points. Achieve the leap from quantitative change to qualitative change. Master makes money. Win by giving up. Mediocre people lose money. Loss is greedy. Fifth, cultivate even if there is only a 10% success rate. Execution. Perfect plan. Often vulnerable in the face of reality. The ability to make money is not written in books. It was played in actual combat. The logic of percussive execution is fast trial and error, dynamic adjustment. The world is chaotic. Only when you really end. Real resistance. Real feedback. Real pain points will emerge. These are the source of all business logic. What's the benefit of doing this? First, he can break the yoke of perfectionism. Perfectionism is essentially fear. And action is the only cure for fear. Second, it allows you to get first-line feedback. This kind of feedback is more accurate than any textbook, in constant impact. Your cognitive boundaries will continue to expand outward. You'll find opportunities that you would not have seen otherwise. Those who seem lucky. It's just hitting the world enough times. Thus capturing the inevitability in that probability. Make money. It's never a purely manual labor. It's a deep cognitive game. These 5 ability review output tool awareness. Opportunity cost. Active impact. They are together. It's a self-evolving system. Practice this skill. The process is really anti-human, because he asks you to stay awake at all times. Even keep denying yourself yesterday. But as long as you keep going, you will find money is no longer what you're after. But after your cognitive upgrade, the world's natural reward for you